this shit happen. To me, this little shit just be practice. I'm listening to Weezy and smoking this pressure like how do we shoot if it's plastic? All of my niggas is rappers. Bitch, I came up at your ass. I don't want to escalate, I bought the range. You end up dead if you like it.
Episode 3 of Push Talks. Special guest, STXYHOLY. What's up with it?
It was hand.
Alright, so what's good, man? What made you start rapping?
Shit, man. Like I say, man, it's been a couple different things, couple different reasons I started rapping, man. I always just been into music in general. You feel me? Like I just always had a thing for music. My parents, you feel me? My dad, like be singing. You feel me? Like I grew up in the church environment. So I always been into music. Like one of my best friends, his mom used to freestyle with us when we was younger. You feel me? So that like what gave me the edge, though. You feel me? When we used to just be playing with words. You feel me? Like hopping on beats and playing though on a different type level though. You feel me? So
That's hard, man. I thought you was about to say your dad used to have you like in the choir and shit.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, also.
I mean, I was in the choir before.
I ain't no wrong with it. Most people start off like
that. I was in the choir before though. Like, but I ain't never make the practices though. You feel me? So I used to be talking.
So when you developed your sound, so like it's like real unique. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can tell it was something that was crafted and not mocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really hear people rap like you rap. So that's what stood out to me. And then I always just be on some like I like to like literally hear what you saying over a nice beat and not a whole bunch of shit that just sound good. You know what I'm saying? So when and how did you develop your own sound? Like when did you develop that and how did you develop it? Or was it just natural?
Like I say, man, I've been into the music though. So making music, it's like when I can't really describe it. Like only a real music person can feel me though. But it's like you always been into the shit. So when you hear something, you feel me? You try to put your own spin on it, and you gonna go off of the people you inspired by off top.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck with you gonna always go off the people you inspired by. I'm the era where you feel me. Niggas was fucking with Wayne heavy. You feel me? So I always love the metaphors. Like I said, I used to be a writer. You feel me? My mother and my teachers used to put me in writing contests. Okay. Young nigga in 7th grade, but I was going to college writing contests type shit. You feel me? So I always knew how to play with the words and know how to captivate somebody with the words. You feel me? So when it come down to that, when it come down to my own sound, I don't know, man. I just always knew I had a good voice to go with the shit.
For real, yeah. And it's crazy how you said. You always had somebody to look up to as far as rapping like Lil Wayne or Jay-Z or something like that. Like when you listen to other rappers, no matter who it is, do you have to like, cause I know when I listen, I know if I tried to rap, I'll automatically come off rapping probably like the last person I just heard, like the last beat, I'll probably go with that flow or some shit. That's just me. But I just know that rapping is that's like a real art. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is, though.
Cause it ain't, I can't fucking rap for shit. But when you do hear somebody like that, how did you distinguish your own sound from that though? It just come natural, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it come natural. Like music is a real organic thing, though. Like the best music that you hear, it's organic. It's organic as fuck though. Like we can cuss on here, right? Yeah. It's organic as fuck though. Like you feel me? So it's like you might hear somebody that you like, but it gives you a feeling. Like I'm the type of person, when I hear somebody's music, I'm gonna listen to you for sure. But when I hear the song, I'm gonna off top be listening what type of beat. I'm like, oh shit, this beat hard as fuck. I'm just on this bitch. Right. And I might get to going off on that shit in my own head, in my own type of way.
Gotcha.
So you feel me? And I might give and take off of whoever he rapping. Me and my niggas freestyle all the time. I might give and take. My nigga might say a hard ass line. I'm like, nigga, I'm using that. That shit hard.
Right.
Real shit though. You feel me?
That's real shit.
Real type of shit though. Like that's real nigga shit though. I'm gonna use that shit. You feel me? Like I put it in my own spin. So it's all about. That's how any game go. You look at the niggas who've been doing this shit and successful at it, and you take the good and the bad. You take what you want to take, and you put it with your own craft, and you try to become a better you using your surroundings. You feel what I'm saying though? Like that's how I play my hand.
Fast. What was it like? What was it like growing up in Cleveland?
I always been like, niggas will always fuck with me though, like real shit though. Like niggas always fuck with me. I feel like I'm an approachable type person. Well, a lot of people say I'm not an approachable type person just because like my expression, like I got a kind of like serious expression, but like once niggas get to know me, they always fuck with me. Like niggas just fuck with me. Like I ain't never had no bad experiences, and I you feel me? There's people that have been around me, you feel me, that definitely became a product of their environment, that definitely end up, you feel me, dying in the shit that they doing, you feel me? But for me though, you feel me, you know.
What was the point where you just started really coming into your character, like who you are as a person? Like where was you at? Like, was it like middle school, high school, when you started realizing like, all right, this was going on, man. I'm about to move like this, or because sometimes for most people, they end up stop hanging around certain people. Like, all right, I'm about to go this way because y'all niggas tripping. Like,
shit, high school, shit for real, man. When I grew up, I was 25.
You was 25?
I was 25 when I grew up, man. Real nigga shit, though. You feel me? That's when I started
I was close to that age too, about 25, 26.
Yeah, I was 25, real shit, though. High school and shit, I was a young nigga. We can't even talk about how I was thinking in that type of 25. That's when I looked at my life, though. Like, man, you know what? You feel me? This is the type of nigga I am. In 25, I ain't had shit. You feel me? I was living with my nigga. We was really living together in the struggle together. We was just starting to get some business shit going, though. We had a contract, you feel me, with like 400 houses through the bank, you feel me? And we was eating off of that shit, though, you feel me? So, like, we had a taste of the blood, though, you feel me? We had a taste of the business shit. That's around 24, 25, you feel me? And it was just a lot of life-changing events that happened around that time, you feel me? That really grew me up, you feel me? Like, really grew me up and made me look at life like, all right, you know. But, you know, before then, I just always just been a real nigga. Everything organic with me. It ain't no, if it was ever beef with me, if a nigga ever had beef with me, it was solely because that nigga, he crossed me the wrong way. It was never because, you feel me? And I never been a bully, you feel me? Even if I got beef with a nigga, you feel me? And I see that I'm you feel me? I'm putting the pressure on him. Ain't no point in putting the pressure on him. I know he's scared.
Exactly.
You feel me? Though, like I'm the type of nigga, I ain't about to put the pressure on you. You feel me? You know what it is.
Cause you got some niggas who would see somebody knowing they don't want to do shit, but they'll cause that scene.
But that's how you know decipher real niggas though. Like you feel me? When it come down to this shit, I ain't the type of nigga that want I want all peace. You feel me? A real man don't want no drama, no war. He want peace. You feel me? But he gonna handle his war when it's time for it though. You feel me?
Facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna handle my war when it's time for it. But if I ain't on that type of shit, I'm trying to live and love and raise I got kids now, you feel me? Like, you feel me? One on the way now, like, shit, like, you feel me? Like, so, you know.
I mean, what would you say your push through was, because, you talked about the situations that transpired. It was a couple of them. But what's the one that just put the cherry on top, man? Like, all right, fuck it, man. I'm 25 now. If you can call.
I pushed through, man. It was a situation in my life where, I literally I was dead. Like, you feel me? I died for real, though. Like, my niggas rushed me to the hospital. I was dead, though. Real nigga shit, though. I woke up in the hospital type shit. You feel me? Woke up, I didn't know where the fuck I was at. You feel me? It came to a point. I feel like that was my turning event. I feel like that's when, you feel me? Like, whatever higher power it is, you feel me? Whatever higher power, whatever you believe in, you feel me? It's a higher power for sure.
For sure, facts.
It's a higher, whatever the fuck you believe in, nigga, you feel me? It's a higher power for sure. So I feel like that was the point of my life when I looked at it like, nigga, you really here for a reason, though. You here for a reason, though. Like, you feel me? You was dead, you got brought back for this shit, though. You feel me? Like, you ain't, death couldn't even stop your flow. You feel me? I got a song where I say I only talk to God, I don't talk to y'all about nothing. You feel me? I don't talk to niggas about nothing. You feel me? Like, when it come down to it, you feel me? I only speak to the higher power. You feel me? And then I make my decisions based on that. You feel me? And I feel like that was my decision making moment. You feel me? When that shit happened, though, you feel me? That shit really changed my life. So, and I feel like, what was we like 20, 24 or so, 25, something, 23, I don't know. We was some wild niggas, though. Niggas were really wild niggas, though. Right? And it was a situation where, you feel me, I could have been dead, though, you feel me? So, I feel like that was a turning point in my life where, you feel me? And I always often go back to that point and I try to think like that.
I was just about to ask that too. Do you a flashback every now and then?
I think about it all the time, like, man, in that moment where I wasn't myself, I was out of body, I didn't even know I was. And when it come down to death, it's like, when niggas get shot, when niggas die, it come down to, you don't even know you about to die. Because in that situation, I didn't even know that shit was about to happen, my nigga. I just woke up in a whole nother situation, you feel me? Because you imagine waking up, going here, we going to the club, and you waking up in a whole nother situation.
Like instant car crash.
Nigga, I thought I was in Saw 3 or something. Like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm in some wild shit. I'm in the hospital. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Y'all got the wrong nigga.
That's Saw 3.
Real nigga though.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem. God, I'm thinking I'm in fucking Saw 3. Like, these niggas want to try to take my motherfucking organs or something. Real shit though. Like.
And when you woke up from that, who you remember seeing?
That's what I was about to say. Like, when I think back to that situation, it'd be like, in that split moment that I was gone, however long I was gone, what was I doing? Like, who was I talking to? It's like I can. It's just weird to talk about it. Like, where was I at? Like, what space was I in? What frequency was I on?
You talking about before it happened, or after?
During the duration when it happened, from the time that I went down to the time that I woke up.
Right.
You feel me though? Like in that moment, in that split moment, like where was I at? Like, where was I at to make me come to the point where now that I'm awake, I got a whole new mind state. Mm-hmm. Who was I talking to? Like what frequency? Because I believe in a different type of level of things. Though, you feel me? I believe that everything strives off energy.
Facts, yeah.
The sun is the sun. You feel the heat off of that shit. That's energy. So if you can think that small and that minuscule, you feel me? You can understand that we all vibe off energy too. You feel me?
Yeah.
We in this bitch off energy. You feel me? You could look at a nigga and tell like, man, no, that nigga fishy right there.
Yeah. You definitely can.
You got an intuition.
Yeah.
Your first thought. That's some real nigga shit. So I'm just that type of nigga though. So you know,
I feel the same way too. I think everything go off energy. I mean, I believe in God too, but I believe like it's still a such thing as the law of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
The law of attraction.
We inside the universe, so we got to go abide by that law because we here. Yeah. We ain't on the God level, even though we gods in ourselves though. You feel me? But we in this frequency. We in this frequency right now. You feel me? So we still got to abide by the laws of nature and the laws about whatever the fuck going on in our shit.
Fact. So I got this, well, it's not my saying, but I'm pretty sure we all heard this saying. They said if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready, right? So talk about a time where you passed over an opportunity, or you missed the opportunity because you wasn't ready. Did that ever apply to you?
So I missed the opportunity because I wasn't ready.
It could be a female, you know.
I mean, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
It sounds like a real familiar situation, though. You feel me? But
it
sounds like it's definitely a real opportunity that I missed over. Like,
yeah, because I mean, it probably would have happened before you was 25 because you wasn't woke. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know before I was 25, I was just living like getting up, fucking another day.
I say my opportunities that I missed over this a part of living and learning. Yeah. It's just me. Back when niggas used to say those old sayings that we took and just ran with them, like you could really be anything if you put your mind to it. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
It's really an open opportunity out here for you to do anything. As long as you got breath in your life, as long as you got breath in your body, you could do anything. Mm-hmm. I could do anything. Just like the simplest to moving my fucking limbs. Some niggas can't even do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can do everything. I could get out here and do anything and go put my energy into anything. Mm-hmm. So I feel like just not taking that concept, those different concepts that a lot of people seen in me before I seen it in myself, and not really gravitating on that. You know what I'm saying? Though, like you gotta gravitate on some niggas. Don't be saying shit for no reason. You feel me?
They don't. I
mean, like some people, you know how this shit go. But you give and take. You feel me? You take the good and you leave the bad. But you take what you want to take. But I really feel like when it comes down to opportunity, I'm sure it's some other stuff, but right now I can't really,
I know when I was like in high school, like it was more people in school that spoke those type of, they give me those type of quotes, but I wasn't hearing that shit at home or around my family. Auntie house or uncle house, some shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't start hearing that till I started working. So I got a job and I started working for my uncle. Then he started telling me shit as far as like, like one thing he told me is like stay out the line. Like I was around 21. I always wanted to be in the club, be in somebody's face and shit. I remember he's telling me like stay out the line. I'm like that light ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that shit resonated with me. Sure. But it's crazy how you can just you get more you hear that shit outside sometimes, and not the people that you wanna or that you need to hear from. You probably don't even know at the time that that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? But I know that's what I was going through around that time. You know what I'm saying? But speaking around those times, like explain the difference between a real nigga and a street nigga.
Real nigga and a street nigga.
Are they two of the same coin, or?
They're actually two different things, though. You know, it could be real nigga, street niggas though. You feel me? Like, but I feel like a real nigga come down to your morals. You feel me?
Definitely.
Whether you a man or a female, it's real nigga female. You feel me? Though?
Yeah.
Like, it come down to your moral, or like how you deal with motherfuckers, how our relationship is. And when it come down to me, like, oh yeah, that nigga a real nigga. Like, you know, some shit ain't gotta be real shit. Don't gotta be explained. Though, you feel me? Like niggas can feel that shit though. So I feel like when it come down to a real nigga, I'm gonna speak on the street nigga too. But when it come down to a real nigga, it's like that's more so of a pure feeling, pure intuition. Like, you know, when you see a real nigga, you know a real nigga. You feel me? You ain't gotta say it. You gotta say it. Ain't nothing to talk about when it come down. Real nigga shit ain't nothing to talk about when it come down to a real nigga. Like, you see that shit. Like, oh yeah, you see how I move. You feel me? You feel me? You don't gotta say that shit. You feel me? Yeah. And the street nigga, you know, a street nigga's a street nigga. You feel me? I feel like when it come down to street niggas, I feel like we all street niggas. Like, we all been out here in these streets. You feel me? Where you from? Where the fuck you from? We all been out here in these streets. You feel me? We niggas busting moves and doing this and fucking hoes and getting money and beating niggas up and selling drugs and whatever the fuck, whatever your situation calls for, that's what you doing. Or if your situation calls for all of that shit. Cause I'm mentioning it because nigga, I done touched everything. You feel me? Doing all of this shit. You feel me? So you feel me? Like, a street nigga's a street nigga. You feel me? You out here in the street.
I mean,
busting moves. You feel me?
I asked that question because, you know, we got so many people that like promote these false narratives, or a real nigga that do this, a real nigga do this. You know what I'm saying? Like a real nigga that's gonna pay all your rent. You ain't gotta worry about shit. You know, you hear those memes and narratives and shit, and it's like, you know, you got people that's coming up too that ain't even start living an adult life.
And they reading that shit, and they
you know what I'm saying? That's the shit I be paying attention. Like, why y'all promoting that shit, man? Like,
people gotta understand this about Instagram. Y'all be looking at these memes and shit. I just had to tell somebody this. Like, y'all be looking at the memes and shit. Y'all gotta understand, this is the internet, my nigga. This is the internet, my nigga. So it could be a nigga in their basement creating some sweet shit to write. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some weirdo ass in their basement, and you reading this shit like, oh my God, this shit is so true. Yeah. And you trying to put this in a nigga face and shit. Get this shit the fuck on my face. Exactly. You feel me? Though? Like, I don't believe in that shit, nigga. Yeah, some shit niggas say is real shit. Like, yeah, that's you feel me? Though? Like, get the fuck on with this shit, nigga.
There's
like,
another thing too, because somebody could say anything. Like, anybody could say anything on the internet. You don't know nothing about this motherfucker, so it's like, that's why you should know off that fact itself. Don't take shit around.
If you talking to me on that level, I'm just the type of nigga. If you talking to me, especially at this point in my life, if you talking to me on that level and you bringing, come on, man. My baby mama, she don't even bring shit like that to me though. Like, she know the type of nigga I am. Like, you feel me? We on a whole nother frequency. If you even coming to me on that level, I'm gonna chalk you right there because I know we ain't even on the same frequency. You talking about Instagram to me right now? Exactly. I got real problems as part of my day. You feel me? Like, I got real shit. You feel me? That can sink me under right now. You feel me? You talking about Instagram? We ain't on the same frequency. You feel me? Real nigga shit though. Like, fuck on with that shit.
Let's talk about how many kids you got?
I got one son. He 2 years old.
Okay.
He'll be 3 in June. And I just found out. I got 10 weeks right now. We got something on the way. You feel me?
Okay.
We got something on the way.
Drink to that, definitely. So, raising a child, and how old your son, you said?
He 2.
2? Okay. Mm-hmm. My twin is 2. Okay. So, raising a child in Cleveland, how does that make you feel as a black man and as a father?
It's nerve-wracking. It's a nerve-wracking feeling. And the way I move, I'm in and out of state a lot. On a day-to-day basis, I'm in and out of state a very lot. You feel me? So, for me, it's nerve-wracking. You feel me? The way I move. You feel me? But, you know, like I say, it ain't nothing to it, though. Like, you know, people look from the outside looking in, like, this some wild shit. Like, I see this on the news. These niggas got the highest murder rate. How do you move? Mm-hmm. You feel me? I used to be in the Army, by the way. You feel me?
Okay.
You know, I used to be in the Army, and people used to talk to me like, some of the white boys used to pull up on me and talk to me like, how do you live, man? It's not, I watch the movies like, what's the shit we be watching? Motherfucking, First 48, and they be watching fucking Ricky. What's the name of that movie?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. They be watching that type of shit, and they be like, how do you fucking survive in that shit? Man. You feel me? Like, but when we here though, we just living. This what we doing. So you know, when it come down to my kid, it's a situation where it's a nerve-wracking situation, but you living this. Everything is nerve-wracking. We so nerve-wracked when it comes down to how we live. Shit normal to us. We hear gunshots and we hear shit, nigga. We don't even flinch off that shit. Niggas don't even duck no more. You feel me? Like, so I mean, you know, it's second nature now. You feel me? It's second nature out here.
I knew one thing for me.
Very connected though, so you feel me? I feel like we Gucci.
Do you think it's like, I don't want to say nothing too personal, but raising a son with somebody that you said y'all on the same frequency, was it? I mean, did y'all have to work to get to that frequency, or it just came? It was just like instant.
Man, we still in that bitch fucked up a little bit. You feel me? We still in that bitch trying to get shit together.
None is 100%.
None is 100%. None is 100%. 100%. You feel me? But you know, it's definitely a working. When you dealing with anybody, this is a new entity. You your own entity. You feel what I'm saying? You your own spirit.
Yeah.
Somebody else is a new entity coming with you. So everything ain't gonna mesh up all the time.
Yeah.
So you feel me? It's a lot of sacrifices that you gotta take when you're dealing with anything that you want to make work. You feel me?
Yeah.
Relationships, a lot of sacrifices you gotta take. You feel me? Like especially doing this music shit though. You feel me? It's a lot of sacrifices I had to take doing music and having to. It's a lot, bro. You feel me? Like niggas don't even know the back end. They just see the fruits of your labor type shit. You feel me? Like, but yeah, it's when y'all gotta have a good frequency. You feel me? If you raising kids together, we had to work for it. We still working towards it, and I feel like it's gonna be a consistent battle because we consistently growing and learning ourselves. So
as long as y'all, you know, intertwining back and forth, you know, it's gonna work the way it's supposed to.
For sure.
Let me say that.
For sure.
Did you and you grew up with your father and stuff? How was that? How was that with you? Like, did you take some things that you learned from your father and you just applied, or?
I take a lot of things from my father, and I feel like I should take more. You feel me? Like, I feel like growing up with my father, though, like that's a blessing in itself, though. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people around me who ain't feel the same type of way, who ain't feel the same. You feel me? Experience that I felt. You feel me? Like, and sometimes you can look at that as an advantage, but in the same breath, it's like it's not an advantage because this is what's supposed to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a man in your life.
Yeah.
That's raising you. You're supposed to. It's not supposed to just be a female. You feel me? Like, but you know, it's like that. I feel like it's definitely perks when it comes down to that. My dad taught me how to be a real man out here. You feel me? Like, and I never forward to that. My dad taught me how to be a strong worker. You feel me? How to build shit up, and if you don't work, you don't eat. You know, you feel me? Type shit. My dad taught me a lot of shit. He taught me how to be everything. You feel me? How to be strong out here. You feel me? Like. You feel me? I ain't no situation that I can tell you, or no situation that no nigga can tell you in the street where, you feel me, Jerrel folded and that nigga, you feel me, when it came to it, you feel me, it was straightforward, you feel me, that's my father all day.
Right.
You feel me? So I feel like it's advantages. And I feel like when it comes down to that, I feel like it's more so too on the intimate level, like on the mental level too, because that's another story though. That's another story.
I mean, yeah, it's a mental level. That's another story.
That's another story though. You feel me? Like,
that's so going to God in a time of need versus going to Him with just to give thanks. You know, how important is that to you? Do you balance both? Do you think it's necessary?
Going to God in a time of need. What else you say?
Versus going to Him to when you need something.
I feel like God is all knowing. You know, God made me. That's how I try to look at stuff. God, you made me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm wrong, you know I'm gonna be wrong. But you know, you made me as a free willing person, free thinking person. So I gotta walk into these paths if I just the direct direction that I want to choose.
So you ain't even think about none of that. You just look, I'm here. You know, like,
I try not to think about it because when you start to think about it, you start to overthink so much that you fuck up the whole concept of the whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, I overthink so much about some shit. I'm a Pisces. I overthink so much about some fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it'll fuck my head up. But I always, you feel me? It's you gotta keep God. You gotta keep God in tune, regardless. You gotta keep God in tune regardless, though. You feel me? Like, even when you in a bad situation. Sometimes I'm in a terrible situation and I still just be like, man, God, I thank you that I'm even able to fight in this situation. You feel me? Like, I think I'm able to even fight in this situation, because some niggas that's dead, this situation would have took them under. You feel me?
Yeah.
So versus asking them for stuff, I wouldn't feel right asking them for stuff. You feel me? If I ain't, you know, I wouldn't feel right. You feel me? Like, I be feeling like I feel with a normal person with God. Like, man, I ain't about to ask God for this. I know I just been out here fucking up. Like,
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Though, but in the same breath, I know that God is an all-knowing God. I just be thinking on it, you know, with a human mind state. You feel me? But in all actuality, I know what the fuck going on. But I be trying to water it down with my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Though,
For sure.
God is a very, very forgiving and merciful God. You feel me? That's what I believe in, and I feel like God got me, and I feel like He understands me. He's created me.
That's a great answer. I can't agree anymore. What you think about gun violence in the city in Cleveland?
Gun violence, man. This shit whack. This shit is terrible. Like, these niggas getting too whack with this shit, though. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with having your shit, though. You feel me? Like, I'm strapped up in this bitch right now. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having your shit, though. You feel me? But, nigga, that's, like I said, it's part of being a man. Like, you gonna be a man when it's time for wartime. Yeah. We in this bitch peaceful as fuck. You feel me, though? We in this bitch peaceful as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas, there's corny niggas out here that just want to show you they got this bitch. Like, I'm gonna put this bitch right here in the open so a nigga can look at it. You feel me? I'm glocked up. You feel me? Niggas just want to feel that, like, because it's different type of niggas out here. You feel me? Some niggas ain't really real niggas.
Yeah.
Some niggas put on a lot of persona. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some niggas, like, I don't know, got some type of insecurity issue.
Make it feel like they give them power.
Give them power. They give you power to kill a nigga.
Because it do feel powerful to hold that.
It's powerful to hold it. It's powerful to hold a weapon. Because you can take a life. This is the ultimate equalizer. No matter what size you is, this bitch will take you down. You feel me? Like, so when it comes down to it, gun violence is ridiculous. It shouldn't be, like, especially with us.
Yeah.
We us. We us, nigga. We all niggas in this bitch. We all black men. We all black men. Excuse me. Niggas, excuse me for saying that.
Oh, you good.
But we all black men out here. Real niggas feel me, though. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying in this bitch, though?
Yeah, for sure.
So when it comes down to it, we should never be really killing each other. Because the beef that we be even killing each other be weak as fuck, bro. It should be over girls. 9 times out of 10, a lot of this whack ass shit that be going on y'all niggas be trying to impress females. And niggas can think about that. But if you overstand this shit, a lot of this shit all comes down to y'all trying to really put on a show for these hoes.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get the most money for these hoes. You trying to put out the nicest car for these hoes. You ain't doing that for yourself, my nigga. Because a lot of shit, if you doing it for yourself, it ain't even tangible shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
If niggas was really out here doing shit for themselves and really doing shit to better their person and to be genuine in the world, it ain't even tangible shit that you can see. Because like I said, you're going to feel the real nigga. You're going to see how he moving. He a real nigga.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, a lot of these niggas, they doing this for the hoes. Do you think it's like, you think they just, they get a thrill of that shit? Because every time I see somebody like down on Instagram or something like that, and that's the only time I really see, because I don't watch the news. So Instagram is like the news to me, or Twitter or Facebook. So
it is the news. It's the new media.
Yeah. So it's like whenever I see somebody die, like 75% be the female. So it's kind of ironic because I know, like we know, like.
You said 70% people dying is the female?
No, it'd be the comments.
Oh, in the female.
It'd be the females, giving their sorrow and to the families and whatnot. But it's like y'all, you say they do this for the hoes. Do you ever see hoes like getting thrills by this shit? Because I know it is some street.
You can take it how you want. I'm gonna say this. You can take it how the fuck you want. When it come down to everything that's going on, as much as niggas say pussy don't rule the world.
Yeah.
You feel me? Pussy is very influential, very powerful to these niggas out here. And it used to be like that for me. Very, very influential. Nigga, I wanted to start getting money, talking about whoop. You feel me? But when it come down to it, y'all females allow a lot of shit because these niggas is doing a lot of this fuck shit because of y'all. You feel me? Because they want to impress y'all hoes. But y'all hoes, y'all be liking this gang shit, but when really that shit really corny as fuck. Y'all ain't praising niggas like when they getting money off of. I'm out here. I'm just working. I'm a bum right now, but I'm working. I own a business. You rather see this nigga right here, and you know it's gonna be probably females in this comments right here talking that shit. But in real all actuality, nigga to nigga. A lot of this shit is because of the females is accepting this shit. If y'all looked at a lot of this shit like it's corny, like, man, I ain't fucking with that corny ass nigga. He over there on that corny ass shit. That nigga, oh, he a shooter. You know, hoes like that shit. Like, oh, my nigga a shooter. Bro, I hear these hoes talking about that type of shit, bro. And they into that shit though, like, he a shooter. Like, he do this for nothing.
That's crazy.
That's facts though, bro. That's facts, bro. Bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying, my nigga. That's facts, bro. These hoes love this shit though, you feel me? So yeah, they definitely get a thrill out of that. Just like with the homosexuality. If you do what you do, you do what you do. But I feel like if females degraded this shit, like, man, we need real men out here to really be men, man. Especially for us.
Yeah.
We need niggas to be men. And female, but no, that's their best friend. Like, no, bitch, why? You right with this nigga doing this shit though, like, and you promoting it. You can say like, yeah, I can't help a nigga. I can't say this. He wouldn't do what he do, but yeah, though. But in the same breath, females, you supposed to be the nurturer. You gotta guide somebody back when they in a mental state. Like, if I'm fucked up right now, I need my girl. She bring me back to reality sometimes. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you. I wouldn't talk too much. Me personally, I ain't about to say nothing about no
yeah, no, like I
that community don't fucking
I did cross the line though. I crossed the line.
They not about to come for me.
Yeah, I crossed the line though. You feel me? But I didn't cross the line though. I'm gonna say some shit for some real niggas. I'm just a real nigga.
Yeah, I mean, but
we in the basement, real nigga in the fucking basement, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a real nigga though. You feel me? Y'all do what y'all do. You feel me? And I respect y'all. It's never no beef. And never heard no nigga in my street, my name in the street, doing no disrespectful shit. I ain't with all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, for the niggas that, cause I raised a son, my nigga. I raised a son.
You raised a son, but it's so, nowadays it's so free though. Like, you ain't never seen that shit back in our area.
It's too frequent to do this shit at a young age. Like,
man, it's being more acceptable.
When you did that shit back when our era, them niggas, you grown now, you doing that shit. I mean, granted, we did see some young niggas when we was young as fucking 4th grade, like that nigga right there. Shit, bro. The fool. That nigga, you feel me? But when it comes down to it, though, like, it's too free. I'm raising a man. We need our community, and the community is a overstatement because black people don't even got a community. And I got a son, and I'm scolding my son like, you hanging with them boys over there, they selling drugs, they doing this and this and that, and now you doing that shit.
True.
You feel me?
True,
you hanging with them boys and you doing that bullshit, you feel me? I ain't raised you like that.
Yeah.
Same with that type of shit.
That's a crazy ass analogy.
You feel me? How you hanging with them? Yeah, I understand you might be this type of person in school or these the crowds that you hang with, but you don't gotta become a product of what's going on. And that's a part of certain people's agenda to really downgrade our community and make us watered down. You feel me? Like, and not us, because we strong though. Like, we really strong as men though. You feel what I'm saying though? Like, we could say that shit. We could talk shit. We could make reality series about us scolding our kids about being out here trapped out on the street. But the moment we talk about that homosexuality or the LGBTQ community, you feel me? Like, it's a backlash. In America, make that a backlash.
Yeah.
Because they promote that because they're promoting that shit. Like,
I mean, I think the same way they ask for a voice, we should be able to voice how we feel about it.
That's how I feel. Know? I know disrespect to y'all. I will respect you when I see you. I won't. You feel me? I do what I do. And we go. You feel me? Yeah. I won't be disrespectful. You feel me? But I won't raise my people in that direction. I'm against that, raising my men in that direction because my men is warriors. You feel me? My men that I want to raise is real warriors. You feel me? It needs to breed, and that I feel like you can say, oh, that's a healthy relationship what they got going on. But yeah, I can say that's an unhealthy relationship because they can't produce now to make me another warrior.
Oh, you saying that? Yeah. So you're talking about from a reproductive standpoint.
I'm talking about from the natural standpoint of here while we here. My God, you got that and I got this, so we can make this.
Right.
You feel me?
I get that.
I feel like when it comes down to that, it's all more lust. Well, that's a whole nother story though.
It is. And if we had somebody here that was in that, that'd be the
we can have that type of conversation. Like no disrespect.
Because right now it is sound one-sided.
One-sided. You know? I'm a real nigga though.
Yeah, me too. That's why.
I feel you though. It's one-sided right now though, but I feel you. I would like to hear somebody's analogies.
Because I like to converse. I like to hear different point of views. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel how I feel, but I'm always open and engaging and understand.
I'm a down-to-earth person. I'm open.
When you understand some shit, you move there. I said that on the last episode, but you move different when you understand shit.
You move real different.
When you let's talk about you building your team around you as an artist. You know, what are some challenges you had to face with building your team, getting the right people around
It
you?
was never no challenge because I always, like I say, I'm very well connected. You feel me? I know a lot of people. I got a lot of things going on. You feel me? But in the same breath, like I keep my circle real tight knit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The people who you see right now is who you get.
Gotcha.
Pretty much. But I got a lot of close knit niggas, but the people you see right now is who you get. You feel me? Like
Gotcha.
When it come down to it, like there ain't really no clashes and no conflicts because I only put myself around real niggas. I only put myself around motivated people and motivated energies. You feel me? Because some people can leave you in a stagnant position. You feel me? I only put myself around people that's motivated. Right. You feel me? That's gonna motivate me and vice versa. You feel me? So it really wasn't no, everything. I feel like God's plan is working out when it comes down to ATM, Stay Holy, Ralph Reef. I feel like it's really working out because we walking in the steps that's provided for us by the higher power that we talking to.
Got you. What's so I made up this little segment. I don't got no name for it, but basically I'm gonna name a word and I want you to emphasize what that word means to you and how it plays a part in your life. So the first word is discipline.
Discipline is very important, man. Discipline is one of my favorite words of 2020. Like,
okay,
discipline is an aggressive word. You feel me? You got to be aggressive when it comes to discipline. You got to be aggressive on yourself. You can't even be disciplined if you don't know yourself. You got to know yourself to be disciplined. If you're still lying to yourself about what you're doing and the things that you know is not healthy for your success, you feel me, your progression in life, you can never be disciplined. Discipline, you got to know yourself before you discipline, and you got to be confident in yourself and by yourself. You got to be confident in yourself and by yourself.
I mean, consistency comes with that too. Somebody can just have one day they feeling all of those attributes you just named, then the next day they just on some
I feel like it.
So consistency definitely got to be provided when you.
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
Our motto at ATM is discipline, strategic, and consistent. Okay. Discipline, strategic, and consistent.
That's how crazy. We move. I just touched both them words like that too. I ain't even know.
That's how we move, bro.
For sure.
Discipline, strategic, and consistent.
Okay.
When you got those three keys, nothing else can stop you. Nothing else can stop you.
Respect that. The second word, respect. So what does respect mean to you and how it play a part in your life?
Respect is a two-way street. I feel like respect, like, I'm a very respectable person. Like, when I meet anybody in this world, I'm going to be respectable. My first impression is everything. I'm going to meet you like a man. You feel me? Like I said, if it's any beef with us, that's solely on the opposition. It's never on me because I feel like I never cross people. I always come, and if it's controversy, then I feel like I interdict before it's ever anything else. Like, you know what, man, I feel like, you feel me? And I try to clean the situation up, or, keep the situation positive and energetic and constructive. You feel me? Like, so, and then on the flip side, respect. You feel me? People respecting me and the type of respect that I got out here. You feel me? Like, my name is my name. My name is who I am. You feel me? So when it comes out of my name, I gotta watch how I move. I gotta strategically move because that's stuck on your name forever. You feel me? Like, and I feel like right now at this point I'm doing a pretty good job of holding my name's weight. You feel me? Because you feel me? Ain't nothing stop Stay Holy. Ain't nothing stop Jerrel Clark as a man. You feel me? Like, my name is my name. I gotta hold that up. I gotta go to war when it's time for it. I gotta be loving and compassionate and caring when it's time for it. You feel me? I gotta be a strong black man. You feel me? My name is my name.
Your name just as important as your credit, basically. Shit.
More important.
More important.
This credit. That credit that's some white people shit.
Okay.
You feel me? I could be fucked up with that credit and I could still get ahead of life. It ain't nothing. You feel me? people shouldn't get too wrapped up in that too. People shouldn't get too wrapped up in that too. But
only if they don't get financial literacy. They shouldn't get wrapped up in it.
Credit is 100% good though, but don't never let the Monopoly game beat you though. Like this is a Monopoly game.
Oh yeah.
When you look at it as a business, it's a Monopoly game. Like,
you can get trapped very easily.
Donald Trump went bankrupt and he's still a billionaire. You feel me? It's a Monopoly game when you come down to it. You feel me? Once you learn that, you gonna start definitely taking steps ahead.
That was a chess move too by Donald Trump, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
For sure.
Next word, motivation.
Motivation is an excellent word though, cause you gotta give and take that. Like my nigga Ralph Reed, my nigga motivate me to the T. You feel me? I don't call my niggas on many days like, bro, I'm down with this music shit, bro. This shit too much money right here. This shit too much time consuming. I got some other shit I want to get into, you feel me? Like, I got this going on, you feel me? Like, no, bro. Hell no, bro. You corny as fuck if you do that shit, bro. Real nigga shit, though. They can tell me that shit, though. Like, nigga, you corny as fuck if you do that shit, bro, because you nice with this shit, bro. He's like, bro, I listen to your shit every day, bro. Not even just because you my nigga, bro. Because I know good music, though, bro. He's like, when you ain't even like these niggas, bro. He's like, you got a real talent. Motivation is key. You feel me? That'll put you on a whole new frequency to keep driving, to keep striving to your ultimate long-term goal. All this shit is, you got a short-term to your long-term. You feel me? Yeah. So motivation is key, though. You feel me? And if you in the team, you definitely, motivation, giving and taking is key. You feel me? Because sometimes you be in that turned-up mode, and my nigga might not be taking that turned-up mode. And I hit him with the same shit. I'm like, hell no. Right. Nigga, we turned up. You feel me? Right. You feel me? Get a nigga going, though. Motivation is key, too. Like, there's a lot of keys to this shit to open these doors. Shit.
What about money? Right. That's the fourth word, money. What it mean to you? How it play a part in your life?
Money play 50% of my life.
Okay. So this
money play 50% of my life because like in this type of world that I'm subject to right now, in this type of playing field that I'm in, being America. That's what you need in order to move successfully and healthy. You know, I got kids, so I gotta, you gotta play by the rules. So you gotta get the money. Yeah. You gotta get the money. The money gonna get you ahead. It's gonna get you where you need to be. It's gonna get you seen when you trying to push something. You feel me? Like it ain't just about having raw talent. Like I feel like I'm nice with this shit though. You feel me? Like real shit though. Like when I listen to my shit, it's just like I'm listening to it with an outside ear, like another nigga. Like this nigga hollering right here. You feel me? Like I got niggas calling me for ghostwriting. You feel me? Like it's when it come down to it, it's like you need that shit to still get out though. You can't just be raw talent. You need money to move out here. You need money to provide for your family. So money is a big part of my life though. But it still don't mean nothing though. Right. I wouldn't kill my brother over that. No matter how much. When I say my brother, I wouldn't kill you over no certain amount of money, you feel me? Because if I kill you, then I'm still weaker. You feel me? Yeah. And money don't make us strong, though, you feel me? Yeah. That money don't make us strong, though. Real nigga shit, though. Like, you feel me? Like, if I go take your head, nigga pay me $100,000 and whoop, I wouldn't do it, and I couldn't do it because that don't make me stronger, you feel me? That's still in the long run. I'm a long-term thinker, you feel me? I don't live for right now, you feel me? What I'm saying? Like, we gotta stay strong in this shit. You feel me? That's the really shit that we need to embed in our kids and shit. We gotta stay strong in this shit. So money is very important.
That's how I feel about money. Did it take you to lose some money to feel like that? To understand that?
No, I think it just came with maturing in life because money always go and come. Like that shit come and go. Like shit. Like you make that shit so fast, you save it up, it's gone so fast. That shit coming and going. You feel me? Like so. No, I think it just came with definitely, maturity level. Like you start to understand. There's still niggas that's my age and older than me that's still out here talking about just the stupid shit of life. You feel me? And when I'm talking to them, they getting inspired by the shit that I'm saying. Yeah. And you supposed to be the OG. You feel me? But it ain't even about none of that. It's about making us strong, though. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a lot of OGs that ain't really keep up.
It's their product.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're product of the environment. Yeah. Some people you can't. Their mental level ain't on the capacity of your mental level. So you can't even down none of these niggas. You can't never down a nigga because sometimes their mental capacity ain't at that level. They don't oversee the situation like you do.
Right.
They still living in it until they get to that point to understand. You can talk a nigga blue, talk a nigga ear off.
Right.
But if he don't understand, he don't understand. It's about overstanding the situation. You feel me? Like, it's about overstanding and overseeing. Like, okay, now I see what you're talking about. These niggas right here, you can talk to that nigga, you like, man, hell no, nigga, I gotta get it now. You feel me?
Yeah.
She's like, no, you know, this how you do it right here. You gonna get it, but this how you do it. You feel me? Some niggas don't look at it like that.
They just ain't comprehending it, baby.
Yeah,
That's
it's just about niggas gotta, your brain is a muscle. You gotta work that motherfucker out all the time. You feel me? And if you ain't working it out, you feel me, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. You're gonna be stuck in your environment. You ain't gonna know how to be a fruit. You ain't gonna know how to grow.
Right. Last word, love.
Love.
What does it mean to you and how it play a part in your life?
Love is another two-way street, though. Love is. It be coming to a point sometimes where I feel like love is it even good for a nigga though? Because real shit though, like sometimes when you think about love though, it's like, is it even good for you? Because love is like that shit. Love is like, I ain't never smoked crack or nothing, but love gotta be like that crack though. Like, you wanna keep going back and you wanna keep going back, and it makes you ain't think about nothing else when you in love. Or when you got, you feel me, when that love is there, you ain't think about nothing else. You might keep helping the person, like, I love him, even though I know they fucked up. I'm gonna keep helping my nigga out with this. Or I love her, so I'm gonna keep doing this and this and that. You feel me?
Well, it gotta be reciprocated though, the right type of love.
Yeah, love is good, but love is one of those things that you can't oversaturate, right? Because love can weaken a man too.
It can.
You feel me? Like, love can definitely weaken you. Like, love can definitely slow down your process. You feel me? If you're not mature enough to handle love, you feel me? Everything comes with maturity. Like, everybody got a situation that like that. Like, man, I wish I would have never met this person.
Yeah.
Because I fell in love and I let that shit get to me. You know, you feel me? Like I said, I'm a Pisces, so I let that shit get to me a lot, though. You feel me? But I'm learning myself a lot, though. Now I'm learning myself a lot. Love is one of them motherfuckers. With me right now, I rather love. I'm only gonna love the ones that I know are lucrative to me. I can't fall in love with no new entities, especially not. You feel me? I can't. I got kids now. You feel me? I got a baby mama that's taking care of my kids. You feel me? She raising my king right now. You feel me? So I gotta stay humble. I stay smart. You feel me? The people, my family, my niggas that's close to me, that's motivating and doing all the shit we talking about, motivating and consistently motivating and keeping me disciplined. That's who I gotta. That's what's love is. You feel me? That's what I gotta make my love. Because if I start playing with that sugar too much, you feel me? You feel me? It's gonna give me a cavity. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, those were good analogies too. I feel that. So that was the rest of the words. So the last thing I want you to answer. So what's the one thing you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for changing the situation for my people, whether it's my intermediate family or whether it's for my black family. I want to be known for changing the situation though. Like, you feel me? Music ain't even my dream. You feel what I'm saying though? I'm just good at that. You feel me? My real dream is to all the people that I love and that I would die for and that I know that I die for me. I want to see us all in a situation where we good. We don't got to stress about none of that type of shit.
Got you.
In this frequency, in this world, you feel me? Like, we ain't got to stress about none of that shit, even though it ain't always about like financial. But you know, I want to see us all in a position where we
security
good.
is good though.
I want to see it. I want to see us where we good. We can leave some shit for our lineage. So now them niggas can be good, just like how they did to us when we was fucked up out here. There's white people that's billionaires out here because of us. You feel me? So I want to leave my people with something, whether it's money, whether it's businesses, whether it's properties, whether it's something that's an asset in their life. You feel me? And it can make them financial gain and make them successful. You feel me? Like, so.
I think a lot of people in our generation, got that. They just feel more obligated to make that change in family. I think it's a lot of us that got generational curses and shit that we deal with. I know as I got older myself, I see who the fuck is the problem. Sometimes it could just be a person. Like, you still talking that shit? How old are we? You know what I'm saying? I done caught up to you mentally and past you. And I'm like, You like 30 years older than me.
For sure.
You the problem.
For sure.
So it's crazy, man. I that shit could leave me speechless because my mind be running when I think about that shit. But generational curses, man, it really is really fucked up, man. The shit that we be dealing with, and we got to. It take when that one person do it, and I feel like you that person for your, for yours, for you and yours.
For sure.
Because you got that intellect.
I had to go to war in these type of situations with people that's stuck in that mind state.
Yeah.
They stuck in a certain mind. Generational curses is not like just about being black. It's not even just about being black. You can't say that's a generational curse. You can't say you curse for being black because you the one on this motherfucking world. You the nigga.
Yeah.
You the king. Niggas paying all this money for your melanin. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
you the king. So when it comes down to generational curses, it's literally a mental thing. You mentally feeling like this, and you mentally letting things restrict your mind. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You do this and you do that. And our churches is a big problem. You feel me? Because we all growing up divided from the jump because a lot of us is church rooted. Mm-hmm. But you went to this church, and I went to that Baptist church, and I went to this Episcopalian church, and I went to this Catholic church. So we all serve the same. We all talking the same shit in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
So why we so separated? So from the jump, niggas is separated off top.
Yeah.
But that's by strategic order. Yeah. That's by strategic order to keep you separated. So you're gonna go to war with love and purity off top because you're rooted in the church.
Yeah.
You feel me? So people grow up in these states. When I was growing up, I used to have to go to church sometimes on fucking Wednesday, Thursday night. Like, oh, damn, I ain't trying to go to church today. Like, damn, I'm trying to chill outside, play with my friends. Like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, sometimes it be like people be stuck into that. Like, and there was situations where actually people told me situations where like they learned when they was 50, 60 years old that they were brainwashed. In the
50 and 60.
In the sense. Brainwashed in the sense by their religion.
Okay.
Their religion, a lot of the time, is like I said, we under this rule, we under this construction. Yes, it's a higher power, whatever you believe in. But long as you in the universe and you under these type of lights and you walking around in this ground, it's a motherfucking rule that you got. We abide by these rules of life. If I run full speed into that brick wall, you know the outcomes of that shit. You gotta abide to this. I ain't God level. I can't run through that shit in Imperial Miami. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So you still gotta abide by these rules, or you feel me? So it's like our generation. We hear generation. That's not a God concept. A generation is not a God concept. Mm-hmm. God, wave. A generation to God is like 1 second. So a generation is not a God concept. So when we talking generational curses, that's why we here. We got to change what we doing as us while we here. We got to change that. We got to make this shit lucrative. We got to, when I'm dead, keep my son already growing up into some stay holy mutual. You feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? He already growing up into some shit. So now he got his business going. When he die, he gonna grow up into his mutual. Yeah. Wherever the fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We gotta have that shit going, but we don't got that shit going because we stuck in our mindset. I'm about to go buy some 4G autos and I'm about to go slide on this dog. I'm about to go fuck these niggas up because these niggas was talking shit about my street I'm written on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Or if you don't do this, you going to hell. Right. You could be very restricted by that. Some people can't even go do certain things in their life in Hollywood that's about to make them $1 billion because they're thinking about they're gonna go to hell for this.
It's no like one answer or no key to all of this. It's no one solution. But one thing that you pointed out and you said, like how the 50 and 60-year-olds realized how they was brainwashed at that age. I feel like even still, they all realize that when they get older, but they don't even do shit. Still, like I know
you're too invested.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might be too invested in something. It's like, no, I'm too invested in it. That's how I feel about music. I'm too invested to stop. Yeah. I'm too invested. I feel you.
Invested is a good word too. But you got to know when to back the fuck out too, because I feel like people at that age, you should just want to calm back. You should just want to chill, fall back, and play your position.
But if your whole life you believing, like, if I don't live this type of way, I'm gonna go to hell. Now I'm 70 years old and I know I'm damn near out the door.
Yeah.
Why would I stop when in the back of my mind I believe if I stop doing this shit, I'm gonna go to hell. If I start living like this, that might not be good in my God's eye. You know what what I'm saying? Like
from a religious point of view.
from a
I get
religious point of view, yeah. But
Yeah.
like you say, like you should just want to chill at that point.
that. Yeah.
Niggas is really fucked up out here, bro. We
Yeah.
fucked up.
The
man.
whole community is mentally fucked
We
up.
fucked up mentally.
Yeah.
Perfect word. Mentally, we still
Yeah.
out here sliding and getting money like everybody else.
Yeah.
But mentally, we fucked up.
How would you tell somebody to challenge their discipline? I know what I had to do for myself. I knew for a fact, like, nigga, if you can't sit down and read an entire fucking book, you have a problem. So I challenged myself to read the fucking book. I read the fucking book.
Right.
All right, so
You about to challenge me to read one because I got a fucking problem. Goddamn.
I got one for you. I got one for you.
Yeah.
You can take it with you. Yeah, but like, do that shit though. Like, accountability is one thing that I lean on a lot, man. And we just got to get to that point where we start holding ourselves accountable, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much complaining. Oh, I can't do this. All right,
That's
look
the thing.
in the fucking mirror.
That's
Like,
the thing.
what can't you do?
You the one. You the one. All the shit
Yeah.
you complain about, niggas always, but you the one. If you work on yourself and you become that person who you is, like I say, it's all about being a man for us men. It's
Yeah.
about being a man.
Yeah.
So if you can work on yourself and become a man, my nigga,
Yeah.
and you can put that on your son,
Yeah.
and your son put that on his son, and his friends that he hang with, they look at you and they see you.
Yeah.
That's what starts to spread when you look in the mirror. Fuck
Yeah.
what another nigga doing. You can't change that nigga over there.
Right.
That nigga will body you. You feel me?
Right.
Real shit, though. Like, that nigga will take you the fuck out. Them niggas don't care about you. You gotta do what you doing and focus on what you got in your grasp.
Yeah.
You can't niggas think about all this other shit. We gotta think about what we got to work with. My nigga said it the other day, like, you gotta work with what you work. You gotta use what you work with. What you got, bro.
I call it playing your hand.
Man,
You can't worry
man.
about nobody else doing it. You got to play the cards you dealt, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta use your resources.
Yeah.
What you got. All the other shit is extra shit. You thinking too much now.
facts, man. This been a dope ass episode. Tell the people where they can follow you and what some things you got coming up.
Hey man, I'm on Instagram at STXYHOLY, STXYHOLY. A lot of people think that means Stacks Holy or STXHOLY. No, it's Stay Holy. I just took the A out. You feel me? But man, we going. ATM, man. ATM addicted to money. You feel me? We going for sure. You feel me? I got 2 mixtapes out. I'm gonna drop something else. You feel me? Very, very soon this year. You know, we got a lot of things going, man. You feel me? One of the dopest to do this shit, you feel me, when it come down to the music lyrically, you feel me, you know.
Facts.
We out here though, you feel me? Like, you know, go listen to something. I'm on every platform in the world, you know. We in this bitch, ATM, you feel me? ATM Cash Talking, we out here.
All right, we out.